Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Teresa, Crafty Grams. Welcome once again to my messy desk. I have been working once again in my altered book and it is getting quite chunky. So I've just been going through and adding bits and pieces where I have not done any decorating and things like that. So I started with this, which I had cut out these, die cut these just very simple flowers. And I, was getting warmed up. Sorry about that. I was interrupted by my daughter. She came and wrapped my hand for me and did my derp pills for the next 2 weeks. Anyway, so as I was saying, I have been working in my altered book. Started with this spread, and I always find that as I get into my craft zone physically and mentally, my creativity just sort of settles in and I am able to work a little freer. I don't know what the word is, but I just get a little bit more inspired, more creative. I don't know. Anyway, so I started with these back flaps, I guess. I don't know. I still haven't done anything to the tags themselves, but I don't know that I will now until I come to use them. Anyway, so these, like I said, are just die cuts. This is the book page from the whole book that I've been trying to use up. This is just some scrapbook paper, another piece of cardstock. And so, yeah, I really like how that turned out. So we'll just do a little bit of a flip through because I'm not sure what I've done since we were last in this book. So I have this. I may have, yeah, we did that together. And what I've been doing is mostly going through and making sure there's, like, I put these two pieces of scrapbook paper down just to, I don't know, finish decorating, covering blank spaces, whatever. I put that there. So yeah, oh, this is a new addition today. This, I don't know, trim of whatever variety you want to call it, lace or whatever. I bought it on Whatnot, and if you know, you know. If you don't know, it's expensive, or it can be very expensive depending on how long you hang out there. Anyway, so I thought, well, I really love it, but I'm probably never going to use it because it doesn't meet my, aesthetic or my whatever. But as I say with all of the things in my home, if I like them, they go together, and I like it, so clearly it is my vibe or aesthetic, and I shouldn't try and change that or do anything differently. It's sparkly and shiny and pretty, and I like it, and sure, it goes with my funny little ducks and everything else I do. Right, so I think that's all been the same, no changes there. I did add this belly band mostly just to make this page a little more sturdy, stable, less flimsy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use it for a belly band, a pocket, a collage. I don't know. This, I think, will be, I don't know. I thought I would save these, the backs of the, there are images on the other side, and I thought I would save them for journaling, but I don't think I'll be able to journal straight onto the page because she kind of fluffy and bumpily and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Nothing different there, but I think I have to do another something here to make this page a little less a little less flimsy, more sturdy. These I didn't change nothing here. These I added a little two pieces, well, a piece of lace and a piece of ribbon just because I like it. Butterflies and this greenery. when I fussy cut butterflies, I almost always cut off their antenna. And sometimes when I put them in their final place, I'll draw the antenna back in with a black marker or pen or whatever. But since I couldn't draw these on the lace, I didn't, obviously. So I don't know if I don't know. I just don't know. Don't know if I'm going to give him back his antenna. So that's all the same. I put these slash pockets and little pockets on top. Don't know that I'll put anything in them. My thinking is that as I continue to use this journal, I'll come up with things, you know, there will be things that I want to include in it. I don't know what that might be. I don't know, but we'll see. So I don't want to stuff everything just with, you know, paper. This is kind of upsetting me because it keeps falling out. It's not very secret if it falls open. I put this pocket here, a little bit of decorating. I made this. I had it already folded like that, which is why I left it folded like that. And then I just put a piece of coffee dyed paper on the back of it and close it up with this piece of twine. Stay open, book. So my next big challenge is going to be doing a closure for this. I don't really know. I'm going to need something, you know, sort of sturdy to hold it closed with. So I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't have anything in this pocket yet either. These I just covered with this, I don't know, it's yellow. Again, I don't know if it's considered lace because it's not lacy, but I have a whole bunch of it, and it's wide, but I don't know, it doesn't lend itself to being cut in half very well. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what it is. It's sheer and it's got polka dots on it, which I love, but like I said, it's very wide, and I feel like if I cut it in half down the middle, it will probably just start fraying. But there is a bunch of it. So I use it where I can, when I can, in any kind of crazy way I can. Okay, so that's those. I actually did some journaling in here on the back of that card. I added some tabs to these journal cards here. Another belly band, but mostly just to fortify this page, which has these tags. I've added some butterflies here, the yellow to go along with this yellow rose. Oh, I was going to put this here again to sort of fortify this, and I was thinking of making a like a flip out card of some sort, like just fold this in half after I take this off the top, fold it in half, round the corners, glue one end of it, or one side of it down, and there you go. Easy peasy. That's the thought anyway. Yeah, I had to turn it around. I don't know. I just think it would be easier to use if it opened up this way, because it is, obviously it's much flatter back here than it is over here. So I think I could get away with putting something I could just directly journal onto the page. So let's do that. Let me find my corner rounder. I'm going to use this today. I have all of my flowers and butterflies out to decorate. So again, it's just, you know, in the hopes of using up as much of what I have as possible before I buy anything new. So yeah. And like no more even printable stuff, because I have so many different printables for flowers and birds and butterflies even, and I just don't need to buy any more stickers like that or even any more printables. I just need to use what I have on hand, and when I come to, if I ever get to a point where I'm low on something, I can just print it again. I mean, that is the whole point of buying printable fussy cuts, right? Or printable anything, really. So you can just use it again. It's a lovely hot day, or it has been. It's evening now here in Georgia. I think we were expecting some of the fringes from the storm, but it went far enough off of the coast where we didn't get anything. We didn't even get cooler weather. We didn't get a lot of wind. Nothing. Just nothing. So I would have liked some cooler weather, but I really wasn't excited about the wind and rain and all of that messiness. There's always some kind of, I don't know, it's just never wind and rain. There's always damage and roads closed and trees and houses and stuff like that. It's just a lot. And again, I'm just going to leave this blank inside. When I come to it, I will put whatever I need. I mean, there's always a possibility that I can just write something down on a piece of loose leaf paper or the back of a receipt or something, and then just stick it in here. So, again, not trying to fill every space right from the get-go. So I'm going to glue this down. Just going to use my glue stick. I probably should have a piece of paper under it. I don't know why I did all that inking on the back of it, but you know, you just get into the flow and you just do it. So here we go. Put my book in the gluey paper. Just try and make it straight, line it up with the text, and couldn't even do that. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then yeah, I wanted to put this. This is also from that trim. We'll just call it trim. Everything falls apart when you cut this trim, because you've cut the thread that's holding on the sequins and the beads. So what I did before I took this one, before I cut that piece that's already in there, I glued the back of it really well with some Fabri-Tac, which I'm going to use to put this in. Here it is. Oh no, and it's still falling apart. Yeah. Oh, That's not what was supposed to come open. This, there we go. Jeez Louise. So, let's see if I can salvage this. I do not know how people use this for their everyday glue. It's just so thick. Or I wonder if is there really a difference between Fabri-Fix and Fabri-Tac? It seems to me it's the same thing, but what do I know? Because this is really difficult to work with in my experience. It does not flow easily, and it leaves strings, which is one of the reasons I don't like using hot glue either. I always come out with glue webs, not spider webs, but glue webs. And there, and I see there's already one missing. I wonder if it's on my desk somewhere. Well, I have another piece that's already missing several pieces of bling, so I'm just gonna glue this one down too. Oh, not with the lid on it, I'm not. Doesn't work like that. There we go. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. You're supposed to stick to the glue, not my finger. There, I shall just give you a moment to dry. And, oh, I did have a piece of glue page down. Oh well. Gather up these little corners. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? I wish I had not have been so hasty to put that down. I probably should have put something behind it, alongside of it, you know, whatever. It's done now, so I'll just have to live with it. I think I'll survive. No more flowers. I don't know. This up. I'm going to just use this for a sort of a base. And then I'll find something, flower, butterfly, all of the above. Nothing dimensional because it's going to be written on. So I'll just put that there. And see if we can find a tall-ish flower here. Something tallish. This is also something else something I probably would not have done in the past. I have a fussy cut, so paper flower here, and then I've been using all of these, you know, sticker flowers in the same journal. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal for me. This journal is apparently all about finding new things for me. Let's see if we can find a butterfly. So many butterflies. So many butterflies. I don't know why. I always think butterflies should be going up. I don't know if that's... I don't know. It's just how I do. So I'll just go with that one because I can't find any reason not to. I don't know why I'm inking it, just because, again, that's what I do. But this lighter color ink does not cover up the little messy parts from fussy cutting, as well as a brown ink does. But, you know, 'tis what 'tis. Definitely overglued that. It's okay. We fix it with our handy dandy dried up baby wipe. Okay. Again, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I feel like this needs something small, but I don't know what. So I shall leave it. These are good. Have I done anything to these? No, nothing. Done nothing to these. So I'm going to take these out of their pockets, close up the book, put it to the side, she says, and work on these. Okay. Do I want to do something in the background for these or no? They're just kind of busy, so I feel like I need something less busy to just, I don't know, anchor the decorations. Is that a thing? I don't know. I do not know. I just know this is what I like to do. My glue stick. It's almost empty. Right in front of your face, crazy lady. Crazy lady, it's right in front of your face. I don't know why I'm liking the off-tilt things too, but it's what I'm liking right now, so I'm going with it. These are all such big butterflies. Can I find something a little normal size? A little bit on the normal size, please. Ooh, that was bad. No, I don't want to do one of them. I have those actual sticker ones all over these two pages, so yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, not that these are going to be seen, because they're going to be inside the pocket, but still. It's just a matter of my perception of things. So, again, that's what I go with. Okay, so that, like that, and this, and this, like this, and like that just fine. Just fine. Okay, one. I'll do this one similarly, but not exactly the same, and not, I guess, I don't even know if I'm going to do a mirror image. We'll see. I guess we will see. I'm just having a dig through. Just digging along, digging through. That is a giant butterfly. And that one I left the antenna on. Interesting. It's just such a big butterfly. Well, I don't know. It's a moth. I'm not a real big fan of the moths. And there's a lot of them in here, which is probably why there's a lot of them in here, because I don't know. They're just not as pretty as butterflies to me. That guy makes a statement. I like that better. The other one's just a bit too much with its brightness. And I don't think I'm going to put a tag on that one. see? Yeah. I was just about to say that glue stick did me a solid and lasted till I was finishing these. Or till I did finish these. And so I will take a moment to get a new one. Let me just get this butterfly down. I'll use my little tiny stick here. There we go. That's those two done. Let me run across the room and get a new glue stick. I'll put these off the desk. Okay, glue stick. So after this one, I have 2 of these left. And after that, I'm going to try something new. I could not find the ones that Maggie recommended anywhere. So I'm trying a new brand that I've seen other makers. Like, they're usually, you know, they're not American creators. So I will use that and see how we go. I found it on Amazon, and it was one of the, Amazon picks. So I figure I will give it a go. See what I come up with. I just found that tiny one in there and thought I'd see what it looks like. And it's nothing I think I'm real excited about. So cover that back up, put it over to the side, bring the book back over, and try and remember where I was. Where was I? Where did these go? Where did these go? Oh no, here they are. Here we go. Just kidding, I knew that. I don't know why I do it that way, but I don't know. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning and see if there's anything that, yes, this desperately needs something. It is super plain. Super plain. So I shall look at my labels. I think I'm going to leave that one as is. She's not inked up. Let's ink her up. And I do, even with these, I like to round the bottom corners because, I don't know, just because. It's a look that I like. It is a look that I like. So I go with it. I still have to figure out what I'm going to put in the holes of these tags. I don't have a whole lot of twines and things like that. I thought I did, but I guess I have used them, which I am shocked to learn, but apparently that's what has happened. It's a little small, isn't it? That's a little blendy-inny. I like very much. I will go with that to start with, and then I don't know what, and then what? Don't know what. But I'm thinking that may get used as a pocket. I can put some little tags in it. That can wait till I figure out. Well, no, I guess not. If I'm going to use it as a pocket, I need to make that decision, don't I? Again, I want to keep it relatively flat because it will be journal space on the inside here, or it is journal space on the inside. So, no, that's a sticker. Dadgummit. Well, plan A. I'm just going to use it like a sticker. Use my sticker like a sticker. Oh, fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks. Let's try and get it in the center. That would be probably really good. Like that. A little better. Probably not perfectly centered. Definitely not perfectly straight. But I'm not perfect. I am perfectly imperfect. It's a bit dark. Let's see what's at the very bottom. I can still use one of these little tickets, right? You move over. And then maybe put a flower on there. And we can call that one Dunzo. Come on, there we go. It needs to be tall. It needs to be something longer. Oh, can't even tell what that is against the red. Ooh. What do we think of this? Wait a minute, come here. I like it. Just trying to ink these edges is a bit difficult, so I just do the whole thing. Well, let's glue the whole thing. Oh, fresh glue stick. Ah. Sorry, I get excited about little things like that. Uh-oh. Stuck to the glue page, yay. It didn't stick real bad. Okay, I'm gonna move that up a little bit so I don't completely cover the 12. There we go, that's that. Now, maybe I can use these for this. with a little bit of something like that. Let's ink these. Ink and think. I mean, I think I like the idea of the flowers with it, or a little, you know, bouquet like that, or cluster, or whatever you want to call it. Just maybe not those particular flowers. So, let me see. Tags to the side, labels to the side, and let's dig. Is that a bit big? Maybe a bit bigger of a label. No, not that one. Not that one. No. Ooh. I lost my labels. Oh. There, I think that's much better. Okay. I don't know how I feel about doing these different shapes, but going out on a limb here. Out of the comfort zone, lady. Out of the comfort zone. Okay. That's actually cute. This is coming up. I'm gonna have to glue it a little bit. Maybe not quite that much glue, but there you go. Blends in a bit much. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. Kind of like that too. Going with this one. We're going with the long skinny one. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I think I'm going to put some greenery on here. So yeah. The printer cut the bottom of this label off, so I'm just gonna put it right up to the edge there, and pull out my thing with the greenery in it. This is all greenery and mushrooms. Maybe something a little softer color. we shall keep looking. Let's see. That. Definitely that. Definitely that one. All right, guys, get back in your pouch. No, we don't want to. Nope, yep, goes this way. Yep. That's really good. I like that a lot. All right. Let's see what I can find for those. If anything. Maybe nothing. I don't know. I don't know. Until I have a look. Slide over. Oh no, they're stuck together. Ah, there we go. No. What's that? Oh, that's too tiny. My nose itches, excuse me. Trying to look for something with a lot of greenery to it, but I'm not having a lot of luck. No, I don't really like that. Don't really like that. It doesn't show up real well. I actually kind of like that. Okay, so you guys move out of the way now. Come here. I'm gonna put this, oh, poo stickers. Speaking of stickers, I just ripped it. So, see if I can salvage it. Yeah, you can't notice it. And then I'll just cut with my wee scissors right across there. Nice. Okay. Do I want to put anything on this? Of course I do. I mean, it's me. Of course I do. Duh. Now what? And now what? Don't have any. Oh, sorry, that was loud. I don't think I have anything bluey purpley That's a bit too purple. Yep. Yep, that's too purple. Let's just have a little cruise through again. Oh. What's that? What's this? That's gray. I don't really like that with it. So I shall just go with that. And yeah, just go with that. And I don't know. And I don't know. But this is going to be the last little thing for this video. And I thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you did some crafting along too. Just pick up some things and start putting them together, and it all comes easy after a minute or two. Okay, glue this down like that. Ink this. And glue it down. Sticking to my finger. And I may just leave it at that. We'll see how it looks. If I ever get this off of the backing. There we go. I had it. I had it. I think I will put it this way. And I will debate. I shall debate. Right. As I said, thanks for joining me. I hope you got some time to craft along, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.